Hello to all, and welcome back to another episode of GeoGuessr. We're going to play a diverse world today, or common thing, 5 minute rounds. Let's get right down into it. Have a sip of water. Stay hydrated, folks. And it's looking, it's looking quite European here. Very much, very much not the Americas. Um, this looks almost, I want to say Eastern Europe, yeah, and then there's what looks to be a Germanic language there, Reckberg, Zalk, and Reberka, though, with the three. That's a very Serbic, Croatian, Slovenian sort of vibe to it. So we could be in, I guess Slovenia would be the optimal place there with the cross between the German and the Slavic languages. Although Slovenia it doesn't have multiple official languages, but geographically that would work if it was like on a border town or something with Austria. We so we've got just this tiny little town with two little roads to nowhere, huh? And that's the end of that. I gotta say though, this does remind me of a lot of the places I saw in Slovenia as I was doing the Slovenia rounds in Explorer mode, which I still haven't gotten around to doing in an episode. So maybe that'll be the next episode. I've done all the easy ones by now. I've got mostly um, non-Latin language areas to cover. Um, Potentially, for Russia's sake, we'll do the big scary Russia energy episode or something on Explorer mode. I don't predict. The thing is, those are particularly. I mean, I'd have to cut them up majorly to actually make myself look decent. Otherwise, it could be 35-minute episodes of me failing versus a 3 hour episode of me trying to get it exactly right and still not doing that. Reckberg Reberka. This is Reckberg Reberka. Yeah, oh, I got like a basketball court there, but no Oh, there's the basketball hoop. Not in the optimal place for the basketball hoop compared to where the court is. It looks like they should perhaps fix that. Well, public works project. Old stone buildings, though. Oh, that's actually a really nice looking mountain. That's cool. A lot of these places in GeoGuessr, especially if you get a high enough quality, you can sort of clip it for like a really good background or something. You see some really cool places in GeoGuessr, which is why I really like the exploration part of it instead of the whole like, what does the back of that sign say? I would like to or what does the back of that sign look like? What are the bollards, which aren't actually bollards but are mile markers? Two very different things. Look like. Uh, just because it's fun to explore. I find that to be the fun thing. So this is a. Looks like it's a major. Oh, there's some directional signage there. Oh, Lord, I can't read that. It definitely looks like something Germanic. Zauchen Suha. So I'm seeing very, very Germanic words. Which makes me think it's gotta be somewhere close to this area that it looks like parts of Slovenia I've seen. I don't see anything Slavic about it though. Oh, I suppose it could be in the Czech Republic though. I don't necessarily. I mean, I've got 30 seconds. Got 10 seconds. Maybe it's in Switzerland. I'm gonna throw it in Switzerland, near the triad borders there. Oh, where were we? Oh, we were in Slovenia. Oh no, we were in Austria, close to the Slovenian border. I should have gone with that. Would I have seen any of that from ways away? Sittersdorf. No, we didn't see that. Reckburg. There's Reckburg. And I zoom in a fair amount there. Could have gone with that. I just didn't think that there were a lot of more rural areas in Austria, which is why I didn't go for Austria. $4,200 points is not horrible, though. Are those horses back there? Big long road in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what those pipes going across there. Oh, and they're like regular intervals too. Do these have something written on the side? No. They're just little goals. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Got some very Cyrillic scripts there. This looks kind of like, not exactly what you would think of in terms of like Russia. So it could be something a little further out there, Central Asia, maybe like Kyrgyzstan or something. Well, that says Russian something, so I would assume, I guess it probably is Russia then. I see the ROS in Cyrillic, and I know that by now. That's like the one thing I know how to read in Cyrillic is things that say Russian or Rossi or whatever it is in Russian. P-O... Oh, that probably says police. No, I don't know what that would say. So we've narrowed it down to the largest country in the world. Fantastic. Oh, beautiful. Some kind of signage. Techno Technopark. Interesting. The river Malgobek. And I'm gonna throw it relatively, sort of Central Asia, but not far off of that central Muscovian plain, because that's, where the majority of GeoGuessr and Russia would be, statistically speaking. But we're going to be setting ourselves for disappointment about 90 seconds here. Yeah, well, okay, .ru. That's nice to help us confirm Russia. It's big plains there. I still want to know what these things are. Anything that... No. Can't read that. Some vegetables. Some vegetables on that sign. That's pretty much it. I mean, I said tomato, and tomato botanically is a fruit, but you know, I mean, nutritionally it's classified as a vegetable, and I think that's okay. We can settle this debate once and for all. Botanically, it is a vegetable. Botanically, the line gets blurred between the two. I mean, you know, if you want to go botanically, you have to classify all nuts as fruits then, too. And people aren't doing that. You know, how many people are saying, oh, a walnut counts as a fruit? You say, go to the store, pick up a walnut, some fruit. Ah, we were over in the Caucasus. Malgabec, I did read that correctly. I'm very proud of myself for that. Only 2,700 points because we were 708 miles off. Chemin de Marot. Okay. We are in France. I suppose we could be in parts of Belgium too. Very vineyardy area. Wine country, as we like to call it out here. Le Fournier. I think I might have seen a sign that says to Le Fournier before. What do those say? Marot, Reto, Le Matillion. Interesting. Coming into a town here, though. This is, oh, I don't remember the name of this town. Oh, there it is. Saint-Michel-de-Montagne on the D9. The D9, oh boy. It's the D9 the D965. Jesus. What are the really low D numbers? Montaigne must be, oh, there's D177, so this is the early part of the D's then. No, that's the 770s there. Jesus. The D21, the D28, the D8, the D23. Okay. Oh, so it must be like as closer you get to Paris, maybe? Smaller it gets. There's the D7, the D909. Okay, now I've lost the D8. It was near Le Mans, wasn't it? There's the D4. See the D4, the D8, the D7. There's the D7, D24. There's the D9. Where does the D9 continue on? Does it end there in Mayenne? Levette, La Présaille, Saint-Martin, D9, La Ricoulère, what's the name of this thing? Saint-Martin something, right? Montceuse. Livet, Saint-Suzanne. Interesting. Okay. Saint-Michel-de-Montagne, that's what it is. Alright, we got a minute. Let's see if we can find a little more directional signage. There we go. Montcarré, La Mothe, Montravel, Montcarré. Okay, we didn't see a Montcarré, which makes me think we might not be on the right D9. The C307. Do we see a C307? Oh, we had 8 minutes, or we got, why did I say 8 minutes? It was nowhere near the time, no matter what. We got 8 seconds now. We'll just go there. Ooh boy, we were down in Bordeaux, wine region of France. Saint-Michel-de-Montaigne, Moreau. That's the D9 down there too. So maybe they got D9s in each of the provinces or something like that? Does that follow like concurrently with the D21 or something? I don't know. 4,100 points, and we still got the correct country. So, ooh, this looks actually very sort of Badlands, almost. It's very mountainous. I mean, when I say Badlands, I don't mean like Badlands National Park in the U.S., but I mean Badlands. Maximum speed 65. So we are in the U.S. though. It's just probably a southwest. Given the scrub. Could be up near the, what is it? The Superstition Mountains in Arizona? Could be near there. One of those little ranges. This could be high part of the basin up in parts of like Nevada, Colorado, Utah. No passing zone, yeah. Oh well, I mean, people are gonna pass here definitely, no matter what. Because people do that. What care they for the driving laws of the U.S.? Not much, let me tell you that. Here's mile marker. Mile 31. Okay. We're going to do our usual thing. We'll split our time in half. We get down to another minute here. We get down to 2.5 minutes. We will go back to the start and we'll go the other way down the road if we haven't found anything yet. Which is a system I probably never actually implemented or said specifically that I would implement in our games here to strategize, but very well then. What's the mile marker there? 33. Okay, so we're going up. So let's go down then. Or I should say, we are going down, but we're also going up. It's a bit of a play on words. Not exactly done in the best, most humorous possible way. And before we forget, let's throw that American Southwest. I know Flagstaff, up near Flagstaff, it's kind of mountainous. Because I almost went to whatever that university, Northern Arizona or something. It snows up there in the winter. Whereas most of us think, oh, Arizona's just really flat, deserty area. Well, which is exactly why we bought southern Mexico, southern New Mexico and southern Arizona in the Gadsden Purchase in the 1850s was specifically when we wanted some flat land to run the Southern Pacific Railroad through instead of having to bore through mountains. Or that's the reason they tell you in the history books. Maybe there was a far more racist reason that they don't tell you. I feel like I should probably know that off the top of my head. we've just seen absolutely nothing on this road except for the mile markers. I mean, 45 seconds to go. Usually, sometimes we get a big clue with 20 seconds to go, and we go for a clutch placement. Sometimes. Not so much here. 8% grit. Oh, hold on. There's something there that's a little more than a mile marker. Summit, 6280 feet. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's not going to help. We're just going to go near Flagstaff. Oh, we were up in Utah. We shouldn't have moved that down. And a little more points. On the US 50. Oh, that's the Kings Canyon. Out near, yeah, we're nowhere near any towns. Jesus. All right. Last round. Ooh, very foresty. Going up a mountain. What's the sign say? Birkeland. Definitely sounds Germanic. Oxe Birkeland. I mean, it could be Nordic as well. Looks very clean, which makes me think, oh yeah, well it very well could be. And the 607, we're on road 607 in some country. And near the turnoff for Birkeland. Maybe Sweden or Norway. Sweden sounds a little more Germanic than Norway. Norway usually is a little more of that like Icelandic weird sound to it. A Teros with the A with the little O on top. That looks Swedish to me. Just zoom in here and see if we randomly get to 607. Nope. I guess Denmark might have that too. I always thought Denmark was a little more like flat. Oh well, it's got the roads with white where the other ones didn't, did it? The other one, the little roads were blue. The shields. So interesting. Whoa. Don't you hate it when it does that on the timed rounds? Asinine little thing. Kavernsteinsparken. I mean, seeing that makes me think it's more Norwegian than that. Because, like, the KV just sounds very Norwegian to me. I feel like that doesn't show up a lot of other places. Let's check the tiny roads. Well, the tiny roads are also white shields there. So, shit. 50 meters. Well, I suppose we'll go in Norway then. Because this does look like it would be a little more, there's a Circle K. I don't know where Circle K shows up. Bosch service. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Tourist something. Heilestad. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking we must be in Norway then. The 607s. See, the roads get bigger in numbers the further north you go. So I'm very worried if we go for like the 607. We're thinking something that's way up here, and it definitely might not be that high up. Of course, I see no goddamn roads. Little roads, where are you? Little roads with your white shields. We'll throw it there. Middle of Norway. Oh, we got the country right at least. Very nice. Okay, we were close to the coast. There's the 607. Aksevatnet. There's Norsk Kveinstein Center. Had I seen Norsk, that would have been helpful. Leirvik. Well, see, had I gone down the road, I could have gotten onto the 57. That would have helped. I think I went this way, and this was the turn off for Birkestad or whatever. The Oxy. Oh well. It was a decent game. 19,425. I'll see you guys next time.